Hi there everybody, it's UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator Halsey here from slimandstylish.stampingup.net. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm using the Simply Zinnia online exclusive stamp set, which means you cannot get this from my catalogues. You need to go to my store slimandstylish.stampingup.net, head to online exclusives and you will find that plus many other lovely stamp sets in that section. So today I'm going to be using the full flower Zinnia from the stamp set. I'm going to be using my Memento ink and I am just going to stamp that up and I'm going to work my way around this card creating a border. Now I'm not stamping fully on the card, hence the fact I've given myself a little bit of extra grid paper. I am just going around it, stamping part on the card and part off it to create a lovely cute border. There we go. Quick and simple, but really effective. You could leave it black and white, which was what I was tempted to do. But then I thought to myself, no, I'm going to add a colour and I'm going to add it using our blending brushes. Love using our blending brushes just to build colour up. So I'm going to be using Moody Mauve and I'm going to be adding the ink onto my brush. I'm then going to add that ink onto my grid paper first of all, otherwise you get a big blob go onto your card, which is what I don't want. So first of all, pop your blending brush in your ink pad, tap it on your grid paper, and then you can move onto your paper. Now you can go around in circles, that's the best way to do it because it moves the ink quite fluidly and it keeps it smooth. Keep adding that around the edge until you get to the colour you want. Now you can keep bringing it in if you want to add more, really up to you. But I just decided to do the edges like that. I then thought the middle looked really spark and white. So what I've done is I've added a bit of an ink to this clear stamping block. Okay, so you just put the block straight in the ink pad and stamp it down. And then I'm adding some water to it using an aqua marker. And you use your aqua painter then to splat the ink out, okay? So pick it up on the aqua marker and splat, splat, splat. Once I've done that, I'm just adding the ink to the middle part of the flower so that the middle part really pops with the colour. And there we are, a very, very splat background card with some sponging. I really liked that and it made the back not look as white and pristine as it was looking. So now you want to add a sentiment onto your card. I'm going to add this on using a scrap piece of basic white. So I'm going to be using this lovely big gratitude stamp. I think this is such a good one because it really pops out with what you're sending it for. You often see thank yous, but I haven't seen gratitude before, so I'm very chuffed with that. And I'm just going to cut this down into a strip. And then I'm going to flag tail it and put it on the card. And I'm only going to flag tail the one side. So I'm going to do the left hand side. So you just snip up the middle and then you cut into it to create a flag tail, which is just super cute. Add some Stampin' dimensionals on the background and pop it up. But before I did that, I wanted to pop some ribbon on. So I'm using the black and white gingham ribbon from the catalogue, using a bit of seal to hold it in place. And then I'm going to put my dimensionals onto the back of this and stick this over the top, which will keep that ribbon in place. I'm then going to fold the ribbon around the card and adhere it at the back. Okay. So cut the ribbon. So you've probably got about an inch or just less than an inch on the one side. And stick it down. There you go. I'm just going to snip that off. And there is the ribbon along the back. Now I did decide that I wanted to pop a bow onto this. And this ribbon is perfect for that because it's so thin, you can create a really tiny little bow. So I'm adding it onto my background first. So I've just popped it onto my card base. And then I'm going to grab the ribbon and I'm going to keep fiddling with it until I've got the smallest little faux bow going. Now you could have just created the ribbon into a bow, but I like creating the faux bows because I can really control then the size of my ribbon and I can also control how straight it is lined up across the back of the card. So once you've got that, stick it onto a glue dot and adhere it onto your card. Now I'm doing this thing at the moment where I'm liking to adhere the bows sideways. I just think that that looks fun. So I'm just popping it sideways onto the card so that it really pops out from the side. And then you can add whatever embellishments you want to on the card. I'm using our basic dots and I'm doing it in the black, and I'm just adding a couple of those onto there to really set it out. And there is the finished card using the Simply Zinnia cling stamp set. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you are new, if you haven't seen my videos before, please do subscribe. If you could give me a thumbs up if you like it, it really helps my engagement and would be appreciated. All items are available from my store, slimandstylish.stampinup.net. See you all soon. Bye.